Speedbowl left off with Jerry Young in car number 33, the Ace Security Michaels Pool. Sponsor number 33 alongside will be car number 19 for Farmer Phil Rondeau Baltic. The next row has the Deuce of Moose Hewitt and the 04 for Paul Hurd. Next row has car number 11 for Mike Holdridge, Mark St. Hilaire alongside. Then the final row has the 9, Terry Brick, and the 67 of Rich Magnin. Well, caution coming back out on the speedway with the 86. He's got the 22 of George McGugan alongside his McGugan, the rookie driver from Vista, Connecticut, looks to lead the field down to turn number 1. After that, it's side by side between Billy Blake and Rich Cavanaugh. Blake coming out on top for second, Cavanaugh dropping back to third. That's a side-by-side battle for positions 3 through wherever. As a 29 and David Blaine battling with the 18 and Danny Field. They're battling for fourth. Pair of young lions in the late model division, Danny Field and David Blaine. After that, the field continues to work side by side, bumper to bumper through the turns. Out of turn number 4, CJ Fry looks to move up to the top 10 with a 6X. He pulled out a line, pulled it back in quite nicely as we continue to run under green. Matt Sapiri working to break out in the top 5 with a 07. He's caught behind Field and Blaine out of turn number 4. George McGugan continues to set the pace with the 22. Action unheavy on the front stretch as the field works their way down to turn number 1. The field continues to work side by side through the turns down the 300-foot-long backstretch. Out of turn number 4, McGugan continues to lead Billy Blake. Cavanaugh holding off the challenges of David Blaine. Matt Sapiri looks to come to life with the 07 as he looks to make the move on Danny Field in the 18. The field looks to sort themselves out just a bit down the backstretch. Danny Field caught up on the high groove of car number 18. Rich Cavanaugh running third. He's now being challenged by down low by the 29 of David Blaine. Little bumper tag on the front stretch. Mark Atkinson goes around with the 7X. The Pontiac Grand Prix tags a turn 1 Armco barrier. Looks as though the caution will come out on the speedway. We've got some
heavy hitters way back in traffic. Still plenty of time remaining as the green flag now comes out. Phil rumbles off that fourth turn, heading into turn number 1.
Trouble breaking out row number 1, Billy Blake, unable to get to racing speed. Looks as though he's got the car fired up through the turns, but Blake going 3 wide that's not the way to go here at the Speedway, as that move cost him dearly, but he's got the car fired up, continuing on his way. George McGugan continues to set the pace with the 22. David Blaine looks to be reeling in the back bumper, though, with car number 29, Danny Field now up to third. Rich Cavanaugh up in the marbles with the 86. The rest of the field able to roar down low. The field looks to work their way out of turn number 4. This time by, it looks as though we're working on lap number 7. Once again, the field looks to sort themselves out just a bit through the turns. CJ Fry looking to break out in the top 5 with the 6X. He's looking to challenge a car through the turns. It looks as though it's the 89, Larry Cody. Cody Presley running in that 5th position. Ronnie Young right in front of car number 1. That's Danny Field, David Blaine, and your current leader, George McGugan. Lap number 9 being scored this time by as David Blaine looks to take a peek down low with the 29. Thinks otherwise in turn number 1 as he looks to pull it back in behind the rookie driver. That's George McGugan coming on strong in recent weeks with car number 22 as he's got a car length separating he and the second place runner of David Blaine. Field next in line. Then it's a battle for the 4th position as CJ Fry battles with Ronnie Young side by side through the turns. CJ Fry working up high as he looks to pick off that position. That puts Ronnie Young back to the 5th spot. After that, it's a 07 of Matt Sapiri. Tommy Fox right there as well with a 47. Larry Cody next in line. Then it's Phil Rondeau and Billy Blake. The field looks to run nose to tail down the back stretch into turn number 3. Tommy Fox looking to take a peek up high past the 07 of Matt Sapiri. Sapiri Presley running the top 5 at points in the late model division. Tommy Fox, you're currently running 2nd in late model points behind Phil Rondeau. As Tommy Fox looking to break out in the top 5 as he looks to challenge Ronnie Young through the turns. number 14 being scored this time by. Halfway marker due out this time by. It'll be 15 down. 15 to go as Mark St. Hilaire against the Flanders braking alignment. Sponsor number 8 fired up. Right in front of your leaders is George McGugan. Continues to lead David Blaine. Danny Field running third. CJ Fry running fourth. That's a 47 of Tommy Fox next to line. That's a 07 of Matt Sapiri. The 19 of Rondeau. The 1 of Ronnie Young. Car in trouble over at turn number 1. Looks as though it may be the 9 of Terry Brick. As that car coasting around the apron, Mike Holdridge retires the 11 to the infield. It's Mike Holdridge ending his maiden voyage in the late model division, so he looks to park that car in the infield. Terry Brick now looks to get the 9 off the speedway as he ducks down on the backstretch. The rest of the field continues to run under green. McGugan has some heavy company closing on in as Phil Rondeau and Tommy Fox running nose to tail. They're running 5th and 6th at the present time. Out of turn number 4 continues to be George McGugan, David Blaine, Danny Field, CJ Fry, Phil Rondeau, Tommy Fox, and Matt Sapiri. Jerry Young presently running 2nd in points, having a difficult time. Make that 3rd in points, having a difficult time breaking out of the top 10 as we've got a car going around over at turn number 2. Car went around in a puff of smoke. We couldn't quite see the numeral from our vantage point here at the booth. The heavy hitters play a little bumper tag as they want to get up in front. CJ Fry now moving into position number 3. David Blaine pulling up alongside McGugan. They're battling for the lead out of turn number 4 as McGugan with the 22. He looks to set the pace down to turn number 1. CJ Fry battling right alongside David Blaine as Blaine now dropped back to the 3rd position. CJ Fry working down low, 10 to go marker coming out this time by as CJ Fry looks to make his bid for the lead as CJ Fry leads George McGugan down to turn number 1. McGugan dropping back just a bit with the 22. Here comes the 19 of Rondeau. Rondeau working down low. He's battling past the 29 of David Blaine. So Farmer Phil now up to position number 2. CJ Fry, your current leader. CJ Fry looking for win number 1, but here comes the 9-time feature winner as Farmer Phil Rondeau working down low out of turn number 4. CJ Fry able to maintain his lead into turn number 1. Fry working up high. He's got the long route around the 1/3 mile oval. Rondeau has a shorter route. Fry smokes the tires through the turns, side by side at the line. CJ Fry had the advantage into turn number 1. Rondeau once again battling back down low. David Blaine running 3rd. He's holding off the challenges of McGugan in the 22 and the 47 of Tommy Fox. But out of turn number 4, brand new leader emerges as Farmer Phil Rondeau looks to take over control. Lap number 24 being scored this time by 5 to go marker out next. Rondeau continues to lead CJ Fry in the 6X. David Blaine running 3rd, then a side-by-side between the rookie driver and the veteran as Tommy Fox and George McGugan work side-by-side for 4th. That's a 07 of Matt Sapiri. Out of turn number 4, your leader looks to click off lap number 26. Be a 4-lap dash to the finish. Top 2 cars with quite an advantage over the 3rd place runner as Tommy Fox comes to life as Fox looks to challenge for that 3rd position. David Blaine right there. We've got a car in trouble on the backstretch. Looks as though it's the 89 of Larry Cody, the tire coming right off that automobile. The Burnett's Machine Shop. J&T Enterprise 6X. They're up in row number 1. Then it's David Blaine in the 29 and the 47 of Tommy Fox. Out of turn number 4, it's a 19 of Farmer Phil Rondeau as he looks to lead the field down to turn number 1. But CJ Fry right there with the 6X as they work side by side. Out of turn number 2, Blaine running 3rd. Tommy Fox running in the 4th spot with a 47. Out of turn number 4, it's Rondeau and Fry side by side. For 3rd and 4th is David Blaine and Tommy Fox. Wage battle. That's a 22 of George McGugan turning in one of his best ever performances as McGugan running in that 5th position with car number 22. 2 to go marker out this time by final 2 times around the block. Rondeau continues continues to have a couple car length advantage over the second place runner, CJ Fry. Little bumper tag at the middle of the pack. White flag coming out this time by as Rondeau continues to lead Fry and Fox. David Blaine running fourth, and it's Apiri, Jerry Young, and Larry Cody. Less than a half a circle remains as farmer Phil Rondeau looking for feature win number 10 in 1992. Many-time past track champion and defending track champion picks up win number 10. Selling for the second spot unofficially, the 6X is CJ Fry. Tommy Fox coming in for third. Rookie David Blaine finishes in the fourth spot with a 29.